No matter where you are in the entire world, I am about to perform for you in person. This scamtacular episode of Scam School brought to you by Squarespace and Gamefly. Welcome to the show that's like the Great Wall of China, protecting you from the tyranny of wholesome entertainment. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and for the first time in the history of the show, I am going to perform for you personally live over the internet. There's a couple of things you're going to have to do first. I need you to get a Twitter account if you don't have one already. Don't worry about it. You can never use it again, but this is a way for me to communicate with you directly. Second of all, I'm going to send you a direct message, so you need to follow me at Schwood. That's at SHWOOD. And on the off chance that I get overwhelmed and don't have enough replies to send out, you probably should follow my partner in crime on this venture, at James Grime. Hopefully by now you're following at Schwood and at James Grime so we can send you direct messages. Now we get to the trick. Whether you're on your iPhone, on your computer, wherever you are, I need you to open a calculator and I want you to start multiplying digits one at a time. Single digits. 3 times 5 times 9 times 8 times 6 times 2, on and on and on, till you get a gigantic number somewhere between 1 million and 1 billion. 7, 8, 9 digits, that's what you want. A number so big I could not possibly have predicted it in advance. Once you've got that number, then we can move forward. Otherwise, pause the video now. Now that we've got a gigantic number that I couldn't possibly have predicted, I want you to choose one of those digits to be your secret digit and tell me all of the remaining ones. It can be in any order, back to front, front to back. I'm going to guess your secret digit. The way I want you to send it to me is live over Twitter. I want you to tweet out all the digits except for yours, along with the hashtag PiDayMagic. That's PiDayMagic. I'm going to intercept the tweet, and either me or my partner James Grime will send you a direct message telling you your exact secret digit. Try that now, and meanwhile, let's hear from our sponsors. Let's talk about Squarespace because it's finally here, the Squarespace iPhone app, and it is freaking gorgeous. You can manage your entire Squarespace site on the go, post and edit blog entries, you can upload pictures on the fly, manage your content, preview your updates, access your site statistics, and it's all seamlessly integrated with your iPhone. I'm telling you, you don't even need a computer anymore. You can blog from the bar and claim you're working and kind of be telling the truth. Now here's the thing, you know everybody's moving over to Squarespace. It's no secret, they've got the best system around and everybody knows it. The only question is, whose promo code are you going to use when you sign up? Whose promo code is going to get you 10% off the lifetime of your order? And most importantly, whose promo code will keep you swimming in free drinks? It's gotta be promo code Scam School, all one word. Head on over there, sign up now, make America proud. Make your mom proud. Hell, make me proud. So the question is, did I get it right? If not, try it again, and as long as you follow those steps exactly as we laid them out, I should be able to figure out your secret number. Now this is a killer trick, and to prove it, I want you to see how it looks out in the field when you try it for people one-on-one. All right, Annie, I'm gonna do a little mind reading for you. You got a calculator on your iPhone? Of course you do. We're gonna generate a giant freaking number by multiplying a bunch of single digits, like 5 times 8 times 2 times 6 times 6 times 5 times 2, etc., etc.
Equals 14,009,786.
That was amazing, dude. You're freaking MC Hawking. All right. So I want you to generate some gigantic number, so big you're gonna have to turn your iPhone sideways to fit it all in there. Somewhere between 1 million and 1 billion. And the way we're gonna do it, it's a big number, right? You don't even know where your calculator app is, do you? There we go. Okay, good. All right. Keep on going. Don't let me see. Just keep multiplying single digits at a time until your number is like 7, 8, 9 digits long. But you want to make it as random as possible. You got it?
Got it.
Okay, Anelia, I want you to pick one of those digits in your number to be your secret digit. I want you to pick one of those digits to be your digits, Now tell me all the other digits, except for your secret digit. Don't tell me your secret digit. So you read every other digit except for yours.
0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1
4 5 4 5 6 0 0 0 4 6 6 5 0 0 0.
All right, read them all.
8 9 5 7 9 5 0.
You are thinking of the number 2.
Yes, I
It's a good trick,
am.
isn't
Yes,
it?
I wonder, right? You totally got it.
You are thinking of the number 3. You are thinking of the number 6.
Well done.
There you go.
Well done.
You are thinking of the number 8. Did I get it?
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. There we go. Here, show the camera. Hold it up to the camera and get a close up on it.
It's the first number. I told him all the rest, right? But he had to guess that one.
You want to learn how this is done?
Yes, I would.
All right, so there's this concept in mathematics. Have you ever heard the rule of 9?
The rule of what?
The rule of 9.
No, I have not.
Anything multiplied times 9, all the digits
Add up to 9.
Add up to 9, right. So like, for example, 9 times 4 is 36. The 3 and the 6 add up to be 9, right? So here's the thing. If you ask someone to keep hitting random numbers, the odds are good. Somewhere in the middle of that, they're going to multiply times 9. And what's even great is they don't even have to hit 9. They could accidentally multiply 3 times 6, which would be 18, which is a multiple of 9, and we keep on going forever. Now here's the best part. Let's say you really needed to make sure the trick worked. You could actually start it off for them and say, look, we want to generate a completely random number. So I want you to multiply like 3 times 6 times 5 times 4. Just keep on going until you get a giant number. Now at that point, I started them off with 3 times 6, so I didn't even use the 9. But now you're going to keep on going and you're going to have one in the bajillions, right? So in this case, what I do is I ask you to tell me all the digits here. So in this case, let's say your secret digit was going to be 1, right? So I would read off 7, 4, you'd add that to get 11, and then 9, so you'd add that, you get 20, plus 6 is 26, plus 0, so the nearest multiple of 9 from 26 would be 27, and the difference is the secret number, 1.
Well, hello.
Isn't that great? So the difference between your number that you've added up and whatever it is, the nearest multiple of 9, that's their secret number.
That's very interesting. That's pretty cool.
Good. Yeah, I like
that's
that.
great.
Well, thank you very much. All right, now we're gonna do it for reals. I'm gonna make a giant number here. That's my big number, and I'm gonna pick one of these digits to be my secret digit. All right? I'm gonna tell you all the other ones. The other digits are 0, 0, 0, 8, 2, 6, 3. What's my secret number? That's very well done. Congratulations, dude. Great job, Annie.
Hey, you buy me a drink, right?
Oh, yeah, sure, absolutely, 100%. Are you kidding me? All right, let's talk about Gamefly. You like games, I like games, and Gamefly is the largest online video game rental service that offers you a choice from over 6,000 new and classic titles from all consoles and handhelds. They got plans starting at $15.95 a month, and members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time and keep them as long as you like, with no late fees, no due dates, and shipping is always free. Once you're done playing a game, just send it back and Gamefly will send you the next one. And if you really like the game you're playing, just click on Keep It on the Gamefly website and the game is yours at a discounted price. Gamefly will even mail you the case and manuals free of charge. The best part is Scam School fans get a free 2-week trial when you go to gamefly.com/scamschool. That's gamefly.com/scamschool. It's completely free. It's as good as winning a free drink. Get on over there. All right, guys, we are in the Revision 3 studio, and joined all the way from Cambridge University is the guy who taught me the Pi Day magic trick, Mr. James Grime. How are you doing, James?
How you doing, Grime?
Fantastic, dude. So how did this whole thing happen? You came up with this. How long were you sitting on this trick before you decided to share it with the world as the Pi Day magic trick?
Okay, so I've known about this for some time, and mathematical magic tricks has a name itself. It's called mathmagics, of course, and there are a lot of mathematicians who do these tricks to entertain their friends. I once entertained an entire coffee room of mathematicians with this trick, and I decided, well, I thought it'd be a good idea to get together with you to share it with the world.
So you're saying like actual professional mathematicians, like real professors, actually got fooled by the trick? How awesome is that?
I spent a couple of hours in the coffee room trying to fool them with this one, and they didn't get it.
Oh, that's awesome. That is fantastic. And so you wanted to put together to promote Pi Day awareness. That was back on 3/14. We put together the Pi Day magic trick, and it was an interesting test bed, but this is the first time that we're doing it live for thousands and thousands of people all at once, right?
Right. I mean, that's the exciting bit. So, no matter where you are in the world, we can read your mind.
So what are some of the little bits and nuances that you figured out as you perform the trick? Obviously, when you run into the zero situation where all the numbers add up and they are a multiple of 9, that means it's either going to be a 0 or a 9. How do you handle that one?
Okay, so when that happens, which can happen, of course, it happens maybe about 10% of the time, I tend to try and suss them out. Either you can say, make sure you concentrate. I'm not getting anything. It feels like you're thinking of nothing. Now, if they give you a knowing smile, that probably means they're thinking of 0. If they just look confused, then that means they're probably thinking of a 9.
That's a very good subtlety, because that's something that you can take advantage while you're working with them individually, although we couldn't do that with our Twitter version of it.
Exactly right. And you could be even slightly less subtle with it. You can say, well, I'm not quite sure, is your number even or odd? Is your number even? If they do look at you confused, then that probably means it's a 0, although 0 is an even number. And if they say it's odd, then that's a 9. You can do it as simple as that.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, good stuff. Thank you so incredibly much, James, for sharing this with the Scam School audience. And I think we're talking about some other badass math tricks coming down the pipeline. Is that right?
I hope so, yeah.
Awesome. Well, until then, people can see you where? On your YouTube channel at youtube.com/singingbanana. Is that right?
That's right. Of course it is.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, James. This is awesome.
See you again.
First and foremost, we want to thank James Grime of Cambridge University not only for teaching me this scam, but coming up with the entire Pi Day magic scheme. Now, if you have any success stories or failure stories, I want you to post them at the boards at scamschool.tv, where you can see all of our episodes right back to episode 1. If you have a suggestion for your favorite trick or scam, write me directly at brian@revision3.com. And now that you're following me on Twitter, why don't you also follow the show, twitter.com/scamschool. And next week, we're going to be learning something completely practical. We're going to learn how to sneak a cadaver past the TSA, which means I just got to find a cadaver around here somewhere. I mean, it's Hate Street. There's got to be one somewhere.